Hello everyone, welcome to Heartypedia channel. In the times in which we are living, gaining weight is as big of a problem as losing weight, or probably more difficult. There can be many reasons or probably genetics behind it. Gaining weight can be time consuming and many people stop trying before that. In this video we're going to talk about the best ways to gain healthy weight. If you are interested, then sit down and watch the full video with full attention until the last ways, because it's one of the best ways I have ever known. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can share with you the top health tips regularly. Let's get started. Number 1. Eating frequently. Let's move on to the first one, which is eating more frequently than before. Many may think that we eat a lot, but no difference. Eating a lot does not mean eating frequently. The mistakes people make is that they eat one heavy meal and then go on 6 or 7 hours without even feeling the hunger at all. The secret lies in eating every 2 hours minimum. When you eat less, your metabolism slows down. Similarly, sleeping without a meal will also slow down your metabolism. It means your stomach is not functioning properly and it has slowed down digestion. For skinny people who already eat less will not feel any hunger after their metabolism slows down. When you eat food after every 2 hours, your stomach has enough food to work on and it will adjust to work faster and better. So even if you eat every 2 hours, you will feel hungry, and following this tip will help you gain weight slowly and steadily. So make a routine of eating after every 2 hours or a minimum of 6 times a day, and it's guaranteed that you will gain significant weight in a couple of months. Number 2. Go for variety. Are you a person who likes to eat the same thing over and over? Well, you should know that eating few foods can also hinder your weight gain process. Does it sound unnatural? Let's get into it. Whenever you go to an expert, they will tell you to add a variety of foods into your diet. The reason is not only that you could lose the taste for a certain food, but it can also have an impact on your weight gain. I recommend you to take foods with different nutritional values. The food you eat should have protein and starch, and the meal must include veggies or fruits as well. The important fact is that you must consume all the necessary nutrients from every meal you eat, including carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, protein, starch, fiber, and fats as well. When your body receives everything it needs, then it is bound to grow up. You can also go with the food that digests slowly, but is good for metabolism. Yogurt is a perfect example. It has a certain protein that digests slowly, plus the probiotic that help in digestion as well. You can add yogurt to your snack list with some peanuts or fruits. Get healthy snacks and eat them after every couple of hours minimum to witness yourself growing bigger and better. Number 3. Pick higher calorie food. Just like anyone who is supposed to lose weight is told to go in calorie deficit, similarly, if you want to gain weight, you must go in a calorie surplus. But what should you do if you eat less and still get full? There is a solution for that too. As you are thin and eating less will fill your tummy up, but how can you get enough calories if you cannot eat enough? The secret lies in the food you eat. You are probably eating more protein and carbohydrates. Studies suggest that fats have double the amount of calories for the same amount of protein or carbs. It means you should eat more fats than other nutrition. I'm not saying you should stop eating carbs or protein-related foods, as they have their value in science for weight gain, but add more fats to every meal or snack. I just want to mention here that when I talk about consuming fats, I always mean unsaturated fats. I do not recommend saturated fats as they are not healthy at all. So you can use foods with unsaturated fats in them, like avocados, peanut butter, olives, and nuts. You can also use olive oil or vegetable oil in your food, but avoid palm oil and coconut oil because of the quantity of saturated fat in them. Number 4. Lots of fluids. Did you know that drinking lots of fluids can help you gain weight? Some may have and some may not, but I will explain how fluids can help you in weight gain. Let's start with water. We know drinking enough water keeps you full, and this is something you do not want when you want to gain weight. But that does not mean you will stop drinking enough water. Water helps in better digestion and it helps your metabolism to work better. Plus, water is extremely important for other health factors, so you must consume the recommended amount of water at all costs. Let's move on to the other fluids. You need to go with drinks or juices that are high in calories, and they also provide you with the essential nutrients. Nothing could be better than fruits for this purpose. Fruits are nutrition-rich foods, and if you make smoothies out of these fruits, they will be high-calorie drinks. To make sure you get all the nutrition through fluids as well, you can go with some supplements. It is okay to drink protein shakes. Protein shakes are also high in calories and contain a good amount of protein. If you decide to go with supplements, make sure they are not filled with unhealthy sugars. You can have a glass of such drinks before or with every meal and as a snack as well. Number 5. Eat at bedtime. Eating at bedtime? That suggestion does not sound acceptable at all. I know this is our perception, and it is true for most people as they are struggling with obesity. Obese people do not want to go into a calorie surplus, but skinny ones do. When we go to sleep, apparently we slow down, but our inner functions get more active. When we sleep, our body does all the repairing, regenerating of the cells, and growing. If you go to bed without enough energy taken, your body will not have the energy to work properly, and it will have to get the energy from somewhere, which it will take from your muscles. It will only make you more weak and skinny. I do not recommend you to eat heavy stuff right before bed as it can cause other problems. But you can go with some healthy high-calorie snacks. Just like we discussed earlier, smoothies, shakes, or peanut butter, and other stuff like that can be pretty good to eat before going to bed. Number 6. Eat tons of protein. If you are a lean person and have consulted with people about this issue, you may have heard about protein many times already. So what is it that protein does which makes it so special? Protein is a macronutrition that contains macronutrients known as amino acids. The function of amino acids is to build or repair muscles. So if we consume more protein, we can either grow more muscles or prevent them from converting into fats. The doctors recommend consuming 0.7 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight. It means if you are 80 kilograms in weight, you should have at least 65 to 70 grams of protein every day to meet the recommended requirements. Protein may have fewer calories as compared to fats, but it plays in our body makes it important for us to eat it along with fats if we want to gain healthy weight. Protein is the best nutrition that becomes muscle mass easily, so the best practice should be to add eggs, meat, avocado, peanut butter, and other high protein in your diet as well. Number 7. Good amount of starch and dairy. Dairy products and nutrient starch are also good recommendations for gaining weight. Both of them have no relation to each other and both have separate benefits. As we talked about yogurt before, any other products just like yogurt contain fats that are high-calorie nutrition. Any other dairy products like milk, cheese, or butter also have a high content of fats. Secondly, they have a good amount of protein that keeps you full and provides you with enough amino acids to keep the muscles toned. On the other hand, starch is a type of carbohydrate just like glucose or fiber. But unlike glucose, starch can be very beneficial to our body and weight gain. Protein builds up muscles and the energy for this process is provided by the starch. So protein alone is not enough. You need starch to fuel it up. One thing you should focus on is that the starch you are going to consume should come from complex carbs. Simple carbs are not considered good for health, but complex carbs are. One of the recommended food for the starch is potatoes, sweet potatoes, brown rice, grains, and beans, etc. Number 8. Be active. Staying active is always recommended to obese people, but it is important for skinny people too. The strength training exercise is necessary if you want to gain a healthy weight. A healthy weight means that weight that comes through bigger muscles. If you are consuming too many calories and not enough training, then you will just wear fat and will go from skinny to obese. Exercise is also important for your cardiovascular system to work properly. You need to focus every muscle group from your body, from your shoulders to your legs. When you combine strength training with the right diet, enough fluids, enough sleep, and the rest of the tips, you will develop a great physique in a few months straight. Alright guys, let's end this video here. We hope you find this video extremely beneficial. We will keep on bringing more videos for you guys so everyone can benefit from them without having to worry about going to doctors. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of health tips and much more. Check out this playlist of Heartypedia channel. This is it for today. Until we bring the next video, stay tuned. See you.